Hello, welcome to another one of Big Man's videos. Now, I hope everybody's doing good, having fun, enjoying life, and being happy. So today, I'm going to start off this video by asking a question. Now, you may have had this question yourself, where asked yourself this question when you were younger, or maybe somebody's mentioned it or something like that. But the question is, what do you want out of life? What is it you want to achieve, and what is your goal? Now, I guarantee that most people, when they've ever asked themselves this question, or was asked this question, or even just never had this question, but I'm thinking about it now, would probably be top 5, 10 answer would probably be money, riches, happiness, affordable income, a good job, a house, a couple cars, holiday once, twice a year, financially stable. These kind of things I would expect people to say. What people generally don't say is I would like to have good health, because you don't think about your health unless your health is actually affected by something at the minute. And I think this is a massive problem that we have in this world today. We take our health for granted. We don't think about anything that's going to be happening in our bodies or anything like that until something actually happens. Now, one of the main issues, I believe, is we can't see what's happening in ourselves. We're just focusing on living life, doing what we've got to do, achieving what we need to achieve, and getting on with it. I believe that if we could actually see inside our bodies, like if we were transparent, we could have a look, we could just get some kind of machine that would just examine us every single day to see what was happening. Like, for instance, if you were a smoker and you say you want to see your lungs and you could see that they were starting to get black spots or whatever it is, you probably would stop smoking, or at least cut down. If you were a drinker and you could see that your liver was getting affected, then you would probably stop this. But because we can't see what's happening inside our bodies, we're not like a car. You're driving your car, a light will flash up, you'll feel like it's not giving enough oomph, it's not getting enough injection, it's not getting enough. You take it to a mechanic, the mechanic goes in, opens it up, has a look, there's your problem, we'll fix it for you. We don't do this with our bodies. We just get on with it, move on. Sometimes I wake up, I'm a little bit tired, just never had a good sleep, not got enough energy, just feeling a little bit tired. It feels so good. It's probably just catching some kind of cold or flu or whatever it is. Unfortunately, this is your body's warning signs. It's just like a car with the engine lights and everything else. It is your body's warning signs. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm in perfect health. Man, I do what I've got to do. I work, I exercise, I eat good, I'm happy, I've never had any issues and everything else. Unfortunately, when it comes to health, there's three main aspects of health. It's your physical health, your mental health, and your social health. Now, well-being is not merely worrying about any illnesses or affections that's going to make you down, ill, or possibly to the grave, like what a lot of diseases and viruses are at the minute. It's an all-round thing. If your mental health is stable, your physical health is stable, and your social health is stable, then you will be stable. That your health will be improved by 100%. Now, when you speak about health, most people think about illnesses, like I just said. It's not just about that. A lot of people are in an amazing health condition. They are maybe vegetarians, or they eat good food every day, or they exercise regularly, they don't smoke, they don't drink, they keep themselves in shape, doing yoga, tai chi, kickball, whatever it is they're into, they like it. But they have depression, they have some kind of mental issue, they have social unwellness. Now, I'm going to delve into these a little bit different. I mean, we all know what physical health is. Physical health is when there is an issue with your body, isn't it? It's a kind of condition with any part of your body, whether it be in organs internally or viral infections or anything like that. So we all know that, so I don't need to go into that. Mental health, of course. Mental health is tagged as in, always got mental health issues, is either on this scale or is on the depressive scale. Mental health issues could be like, autism, ME, cerebral palsy, those kind of mental issues, or he's got the depression side. It doesn't always work like that. I mean, a lot of people suffer from low self-confidence, low self-esteem, and this doesn't make them depressed, and it doesn't make them on the ADHD or the autism scale. It just means that they are not confident in themselves, and because of this, that causes stress. Now, these stress levels will rise, and then your body starts to feel the effects of this. And this is when your body is basically an open door to any kind of infection, virus, bacteria, anything else to thrive, to grow, to develop into bad things. Then we've got our social health. Now, you might think, well, social health, what's that? In the day and age we live in now, we are all on media. Now, I'm not being hypocritical here. I am messaging people, I am talking to people, I'm doing videos on social media, but I'm also out there as well. I am talking to people, I'm listening to people. I have no issue or no problem being in a crowded area with loads of people and talking to them. I've got no issue being in a single area with one or two people all around me talking to me. I am a very sociable person, but a lot of people suffer from this as well. I mean, it is probably a big thing, and it's mostly because we are all stuck on our phones. This is how we live our lives. We have our little group of friends, but when it's about meeting other people, it's like, okay, I'll just talk to you on Facebook, or I'll talk to you on some kind of social media, or I'll just talk to you through the internet, or I'll watch videos on this, and I'll do this and that. And we are forgetting that we really need contact with other people. We're human beings. We need the one-to-one contact, the two-to-one contact, the five-to-one contact. We need to feel respected and loved and touched and emotional. Now, this is a massive thing at the minute. People are losing this, especially kids these days, because they go to school and they've got like one or two friends, and then they come home and then they're on their Xboxes or their PlayStations or their Nintendos, or they're on their phones, or they're on their laptops, or on their tablets, or whatever it is. And this is their life. Now, I know this for a fact because I've got three kids, and they're all doing that. Except for one, mostly. One's always gone out and playing on her bikes and scooters and gone to parks and all that stuff. So she is going to go out, and when she's bored or if it's a bad day, then she's on tablets. But my little boy and my big boy, they are always, always on some electrical device, doing things and everything else. Now, the good thing is with my little one, he's always out with me. So he's always out and he's always talking and he's always doing. My teenager, he's always sitting on his bed on some kind of electrical device, playing games and doing all that. So he really has lost his social health. And I know that for a fact. And I keep saying to him, you need to get out. Do you think he listens to me? No. Because I don't know any better. You don't know what it's like to be young. You don't know what it's like to be young in this day and age. I hear it all the time and it just makes me laugh. Because I'm like, look, you're going to suffer later in life. The reason why he probably has more time on this is because he doesn't realise that his social health is so low that he struggles to actually make friends outside of school or even friends in school. And I know it's a hard thing to say, but this is a typical thing of what is happening in nowadays generation. It is unbelievable. We are all becoming media junkies. We have our phones out all the time, and it is taking away the one-to-one connections with people, the friends, and with this is affecting our health. Now, at the minute, like, if I says to somebody, like, we're going to go back to the personal health then. If I says to you, how are you feeling? And you say, oh, I'm fine, I'm great, I'm absolutely no worries. Okay, good. How do you know you are? Says, well, I feel healthy, I exercise, I do this. Yeah, but how do you know you are? Well, I just do. But you don't, do you? How do you know there's no something happening in your body that you can't see, you can't feel at the minute until it actually kicks in and explodes and does something, and then you're like, oh my God, what's happened to my body? Why is my knee starting to go funny? Why is my hip starting to go funny? Why is my leg starting to go funny? You know what I mean? We all think that we're at 100% healthy, especially in our younger days, until we get to a certain age and we think, oh, I'm getting old. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, my eyesight's getting bad. My knees are getting bad. I can't bend so fast. I can't run so fast. I can't move so fast. It's all a state of mind. If we were prepared when we were younger to know that what we were going to be doing when we were older, then we wouldn't be in such a bad shape now. Now, myself, I'm 45 now, and I still look terrible. But I look a million times better than what I did 5, 10 years ago. I looked like I was about to die. I was 9 stone. I'm 6'5", and 9 stone. I looked like a lamppost. Simple as that. I was as skinny as a lamppost. I could hide behind a piece of paper. I was that bad. Now, I didn't think nothing of it at the time. But I knew, well, now I know, it was all to do with my physical, mental and social health. So I have changed completely. Unfortunately, I've changed a bit too much. I'm getting a bit more rounder now. But I am up to almost 13 stone. This is why I'm saying I'm getting a bit rounder now. But compared to 9 stone, I mean, I'm on the average weight for my height, which is a good thing. But when I was doing to 9 stone, I did look like a walking skeleton. I looked absolutely terrible, but me personally, I thought I was extremely fit. I was extremely active. And I thought it was just, I'm just losing weight, that's all I was doing. Not realising that it was actually my mental and social health that did it. And I think after that, that led to physical health, where I started to get problems like sciatica and things like that. And it all led to a vicious roller coaster. But now, I'm amazing. I feel amazing. I don't look so good, probably not. I need to lose some weight. I need to put some more muscle on, which I'm back doing again. I'm exercising again regular. I'm doing some weights. I'm getting bigger again. I can feel my strength growing again, which is a bonus. A few years ago, I would never be able to do that. People mentioned exercise to me, I'd be like, I walk to the shops and back, that's enough for me. Or I walk through work and all that stuff. I walk every day. That's enough exercise for me. Not now. Now I am feeling healthier. Okay, I've put a lot more weight on, so I need to turn this weight into muscle, and that's what I am aiming to do, and this is what my goals are, because I know I'm taking what I need to do to keep my body healthy. Now, we all know I am a supplementologist. I like to deal in the supplements and promote them, sell them, and educate people on how to take them, what to take for them, and when to take them. Now, I have to tell you, supplements are not a cure for any disease or any illness. Supplements are not a treatment for any cure or any illness, or for a cure or towards any illness, I should say. Supplements are food. They're food for your cells. It's as simple as that. Now, you might think, well, that's lovely, but and what? What good is that going to do to me? I eat food. You eat food for yourself. Now, your food is for your energy and for your levels, your pH levels and your fitness levels and all that stuff, depending on what you're eating and everything else. It's not food for yourself, because your body takes what it needs and then discards the rest. But you're not feeding your cells. Now, you might think, you keep mentioning cells. Our whole body is made up of trillions and trillions of cells. Every single inch of our body. There's not a single part of us that is not a cell. We've got our skin cells, we've got our liver cells, kidney cells, spine cells, brain cells, everything. Everything is a cell, made up with trillions and trillions and trillions. And it's who we are. It's what makes us who we are. What makes us a human being. It makes us a person. It even makes a cat a cat. It's all cells. It's everything we are. What we don't know, or what probably a lot of people don't know, is that every 7 years our cells rejuvenate. We become a new person, technically speaking, because all our cells are then die, get reborn as new cells. So generally speaking, we are a brand new person every 7 years. What we give ourselves after those to make us a new defines who we're going to be for the next 7 years, if that makes sense. So to put it in layman's terms, you've got a car and you're feeding it with unleaded petrol every year for 7 years. Then after 7 years, you change it to high grade unleaded petrol with some booster oil in it. The next 7 years after that, your car will be used to this type of petrol. And if you try to put anything else into it, it's going to cause issues. It's not really a good analogy, But if you can work with me a minute. So our body, what we're putting into it now, in 7 years' time, when we rejuvenate, will be who we are. So if we're adding good stuff to our cells to make them stronger, good stuff into our cells to help them give a higher immune system, good stuff into our cells to regenerate our body as it is, in 7 years' time, we would even though we'd be 7 years older, we'd be a better version of ourselves now. Now, to prove this point, I'm going to take you back to what I just said a minute ago about how skinny I was and everything else. Now, I went from that, and it has been 7 years now since I started doing, I've started to do this about 3 years ago, this vitamins and stuff, and get my health better. So I'm not quite at the 7-year part of it, but we'll take it from 7 years ago. So I was skin and bone. I mean, this was my wrist. I could, it's a lot bigger now, but I could put that around my wrist. My whole wrist would fit into this little circle here. That's how skinny I was, right? I mean, that's quite scary when you think I'm a grown man, 6'5", and my wrist could fit around that little circle. So that's a scary thing to think about, how bad I was. So then I've now got in a new relationship since then. I've moved on in my life. I've got a lot happier. I have a lot of ease. We work together, me and the missus. She has made me a more confident person, a better person than what I was then when I was that bad. I'm out myself now. I'm more confident. I'm more outright. I'm more outgoing. I'm more sociable. My health, from mental, social and physical, has improved by 1,000,000%. I feel great. I'm still looking older, and probably I need to have a clean shave as well, but forget that, because I'm 45, so it's alright now. I'm allowed to start to look a bit older now. My physical being is a lot healthier. I've got a good aura. My chakras are balanced. My pH levels in my body are balanced. I've had issues with my health, which I don't have anymore, such as in previous videos where I've told you I had sciatica and things like that. I don't have that anymore, and apparently these are conditions that are incurable. People have tried many things, like acupuncture, electrolyte injections and all that kind of things. It hasn't worked. For me, it was regenerating myself through vitamins, and my body actually took care of itself. Because that's what it does. You feed your cells, you regenerate your cells start to fix any issues you have. Now, got an itchy eye. I think it's just sun burning through my window. Hey, because it's a lovely day today. Anyway, so this is what it does. It regenerates your cells and it can actually heal your body. I mean, Socrates, yeah, from I think it was 400 BC, give or take a few years. He is the father of modern day medicine. It's not Socrates. Hippocrates, that's it. Hippocrates, sorry, mistake. Hippocrates, the father of modern day medicine, who back in around about 400 BC, give or take, something like that, was the man to speak to. Now, he said that a body has the ability to heal itself without any medication or synthetic material. Now, this is what he believed in. And today, doctors still swear by the Hippocratic Oath. Unfortunately, with the big pharmaceutical companies out there, they want money and they want quick returns. So if people are willing to take medication to help with these illnesses, doesn't matter about side effects, because then we'll give you medication for those side effects and vice versa. So unfortunately, it will all become a big money thing. But the man himself, Hippocrates, stated that our bodies have the ability to heal any illness and any symptoms and any condition if we feed it what it needs to have. Now, me, myself, I deal in natural supplements and vitamins. 100% natural. They are from Earth. Now you think, well, that's lovely, but Mother Nature is for nature and we are from nurture. I've heard that saying. I don't know if it's a true saying, but I've heard that saying. Which, okay, fair enough. But I want you to think about these things that other people have said. Like walnuts, for instance. Walnuts are apparently high in irons and everything else, which is good for brain capacity. When you open up a walnut and you look at it, it looks like a brain. Trees. Strip all the leaves off a tree, especially now it's autumn. You look up at it and you can just see the branches going up and this and the twigs and the limbs and all that stuff. And then you take an x-ray of a lung and it's almost a mirror image. Almost a mirrored image. What do our trees do? They produce oxygen. What do? We produce oxygen for trees. This is not a joke. This is how it works. You cut a tree in half, it has the lines. Every tree has a different line. Have a look at your fingerprint. It's the exact same thing. We all have the circles, the lines, to prove we've got a fingerprint, and everyone is different. We are nature, we are from the earth. So why are we taking synthetic things that are made in factories, or made in chemists and by scientists that are trying to get things in mass production when we should be using nature ourselves? Now, don't get me wrong, if you says this to me a few years back, 10 years ago, I would have laughed in your face and walked away. It's not until your condition starts to deteriorate, when you start to realise that maybe you do have some social issues, maybe you do have some mental issues. You don't want to face it at the minute, but to yourself, subconsciously, you know it's true. And for me, I believe I had all three aspects of health, and I had issues with them. I had my mental health issues, my social health issues, and my physical health issues. Now, I'm still not 100%, but I'm 1,000,000% better than what it was. So this is why I come here, and I want to try and get the point over to people. Now, I know I'm just a normal guy just sitting here, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I do read a lot and I do learn a lot, and I can understand exactly where my future is headed. And I want to be alive to see my kids grow up. I mean, I've got a 6-year-old, just turned 6, and I want to see him, and I want to be there for when he gets married and moves out and carries on. And then when the children are gone, left the house, I want to have enough good years left of me that me and the missus can enjoy retired life somewhere nicely on a beach somewhere, having fun, enjoying naked walks in the sand, just enjoying life as you should in your twilight years. And I want to make sure that I'm not the one that's getting pushed around in a wheelchair or using walking sticks to move, or just can't move because of pains. And for that, I changed my life around. I made myself a better person who I am. I'm more confident, more outgoing, like I've said, and I believe my health has improved by 1,000,000%. Now, if I'm looking at myself now, I'm thinking, right, okay, I don't look the best, and you're right, I don't. But my cells are not rejuvenated yet. I'm still feeding them what they need to be fed, and hopefully in 7 years, I'm going to look 7 years older, but look healthier, if that makes sense. And I believe I will be, because you all know me, you all know the missus, and you can see how attractive and beautiful the missus is. And she's been on the Coral for, well, the products, the vitamins and supplements for about 2 years, maybe 3 more than me, because I was a big non-believer. And she looks amazing, and we're the same age. And I think, I don't like you because you look amazing now, don't you? So, it's to be expected. So I can see that there's definitely something working, and every time she goes out, she's getting the comments. She's always getting comments on the social media, because she's always working on there, saying how beautiful she looks and how good she's looking, and can't believe her age and how old you think she is, and blah blah blah. So I will be there. I will be that stage when people are like, Kev, man, how old are you again? You look 35 or something. I'm 52 or something like that, you know. So so that's the position I'm aiming for. Just to be happier when I'm older, just to be healthier when I'm older, and just to look better. And that's all there is to it. So anyway, I've been on here talking for a lot longer than what I was hoping to do. Anyway, but I hope this information that I've gave you can make sense to you. I hope it's touched a few nerves for you. And if you'd like to get in touch, please just leave a comment and I can message you. Now, that's one good thing I'm going to talk about social health. A lot of people would be scared to talk to me, but I can be there for you. I can talk to you. And if you have issues with social health, like you're not into talking to people, you just struggle to talk to people, I could be one of those people that you talk to, because I know what you went through. I know how you've been, because I was there as well. Same with the mental health. How it been the depression or anything. I have been through all these stages in my life, so I know what it's like to be there. And I do sympathise with you, but I can't help. Simple as that. You don't have to take my help. You don't have to take my advice. I'm just offering it there on a plate. And you could be as good looking as me one day. Anyway, I'm away now. I'm going to get things sorted. Hope everybody's good. Have fun. Enjoy. I will see you all again soon. I will be doing another video soon as well, because I want to talk about collagen, which is a massive thing at the minute. Everybody seems to be doing collagen. It's in every single thing you can think of. So I'm going to do a little video on that, but telling you what to avoid, what to not avoid, and to make sure you're keeping an eye on what's the best for you. So anyway, for me, I'm done. Take care, have fun, enjoy, and I'll see you all soon.